Yo, check out this clip right here.
Me. Brenda, so you gonna
play with me? Give me the mother
phone right there.
Put it in my mother hand.
Here, man. So you gonna shoot me over there? Over your sister hitting me in my face? Fuck like me. You sorry.
I can't wait till they lock your ass up in October.
I ain't even know y'all already planned it. Y'all already set it up.
Yes.
I already know.
I promise you.
That's fine. But you don't know what I can do. You don't know what I can do to your sister too. Your sister stabbed me. I ain't put no case on her.
She should have made sure the shit stuck. Bitch.
I should have. You the bitch. I'll be a bitch. I'll be a bitch. You want to. You ain't shoot that gun. You can't be scared. You ain't shoot that gun. Yeah, you ain't shoot that gun. You ain't shoot that gun. You ain't shoot that. Yeah, she right here. She got a gun on me. I'm just telling you that she pulled a gun on me, huh?
So that happened last year at August 25, Houston, Texas. An off-duty officer pulls up on a man who happens to be her sister's boyfriend. She's in full uniform, middle of the day, pulls out her service pistol, and she's in her civilian car chasing this man down because this man, who I believe is her sister's child's father, took her sister's phone. It's crazy.
And breaking tonight, the Precinct 1 Constable's office says an off-duty deputy has been reassigned over this video showing her pulling a gun on a man during a family dispute. ABC 13's Jessica Willie live after talking to the man who had that gun pulled on him and his family. She's live tonight, Jessica.
Yeah, I can tell you this video is being shared among law enforcement circles with strong criticism of this deputy's actions. Tonight, Harris County Constable Alan Rosen says that she has been reassigned to desk duty. An investigation is underway. Michael Evans did not want to talk on camera. He says he was not armed. At his family's urging, he started recording. Explosive video of a Harris County Precinct 1 deputy constable not on her best day. We are blurring her face because the agency hasn't named her and she hasn't been charged with a crime. Her gun is unmistakable. The encounter happening this afternoon, the man recording in a fight he tells ABC 13 with the mother of his child took off with her phone. He says her sister, the deputy, chased him down in her own car.
I couldn't believe it.
And that's when he called his cousin.
Even though he might have not been in the right at that time, it still doesn't make it right for her to take actions upon herself. It's not how things go. You can't take the law in your own hand because you got a badge. That's not right.
Keisha Ross did not want to show her face, but she feels strongly about how the deputy responded. In full uniform with threats, the video shows, and all because she wanted her sister's phone back.
She could have called the police to get the phone back.
Harris County Precinct 1 Constable Alan Rosen confirms he has seen the video. Ross believes it speaks for itself.
There's nothing to figure out. You know exactly who it is. They need to go be knocking on her door like they knock on anybody else, though. That's assault with a deadly weapon if she's in uniform.
And again, tonight, Constable Alan Rosen with Harris County Precinct 1 says that an internal affairs investigation is underway. He also says that, quote, the public can be assured that they will be transparent then with the outcome. Reporting live tonight from downtown, Jessica Willie, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
That's some video. Jessica, thanks for the live report.
And I believe his cousin made the extremely good point, saying that if that was anyone else, they would be arrested for pulling your gun on somebody in the middle of the day for the entire world to see. This crazy ass cop. So this happened last summer, and I found this video about a month ago. I was going to make a reaction video to it. I never found any follow-up information online. Only thing that I could tell is that from the news report that she was reassigned, and we never even found out her actual name because it was never released to the public. And then I end up finding this video here.
We begin with a Harris County Precinct 1 deputy who was fired after being caught on camera pointing her gun at a man during a family dispute. Tonight, that man is sharing his story with Fox 26's Abigail Dye, including new audio recorded moments before the viral video started rolling.
You've probably seen this video. Now, former Precinct 1 deputy Brittany Brown is seen in uniform, off duty, pointing her weapon at Michael Evans.
Because she's She literally pulled me over in a regular car with a firearm. She just jumped out the car at that point, ran around to my driver door and planted the gun in my face. She's using her service pistol in her uniform to bully and oppress me.
Before this, Evans says he got in an argument with his then fiance, who is Brown's sister. He says he took his fiance's phone and drove off. And you said you did take the phone.
I just took the phone, which I bought. So I was gonna bring it back to her. I wasn't gonna keep her phone. I didn't need it. I just needed that problem to come to a halt and let's talk.
Not long after this happened, Evans says before he hit record, he called his sister, who recently found out that the call captured more audio of the incident.
She didn't answer, so I ended up on answer machine.
Anything I do is justified. I want the mother phone.
I'm on duty. Everything I do is just, but I offered her the phone thousands of times.
Precinct 1 launched an internal investigation that took about a month, and this week that investigation concluded. The result, Brown being fired.
I feel like there's some justice been done. Some, not all, because I mean, I feel like if it was me pointing a gun at any person, I mean, I probably would have went to jail that day. I feel like if you are on duty, or if you are wearing the uniform of an on-duty officer and using a service pistol, then that's definitely official oppression.
Precinct 1 says they've submitted all of their findings to the Harris County District Attorney's Office. Now it's up to them and a jury to decide if Brown will be criminally charged.
This is wrong. You know, this is wrong. And if our civilians, the Houstonians, have to be held accountable, I feel like the Houstonian officers should be held accountable.
I reached out to Brown's attorney for response, and I have yet to hear back. But when I do, I'll update this story on Fox26Houston.com. For Fox 26 News, I'm Abigail Dye.
So the incident went viral last August, and it only took about a month for the internal affairs or whoever to do the investigation. And she was ultimately fired, and her name was released. It was Brittany Brown, but she was never charged with anything. I could never find any official charges brought to her by her constable or her police department. But if you know anything about law enforcement, the fact that she was investigated, charged, and fired within a month shows you that it was obvious the police really couldn't bury this one. With the civilians video, Michael Evans recorded in broad daylight, and they showed a picture. That's just a wild situation. Not even talking about abuse of power. You hunt civilians down in uniform over your sister's phone. Like, why are you even messing around with this foolishness, willing to waste your entire career, which you ultimately did for this hood booger nonsense? And if you watch the first clip, especially unedited, she is unhinged, overly emotional about something that really didn't even concern her. Add to the fact that female officers all the time, should they or should they not be placed in that position to begin with, and that's giving a gun and badge and being told to go police the world. And don't even get me started on correction officers, especially those female correction officers in male facilities. Yeah, completely unstable creature. And what happened? Fired from your job and lost your law enforcement career over this foolishness. But you guys let me know what you think in the comments. Do better, squad. Ball out.
Brenda, so you gonna
Play with me. Give me the mother
phone right there?